EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First down and 10. Throwing right away on the game's first play. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Willis. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Panthers have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your back. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
They face second down and 7. Out of the shotgun, Young. That's complete to the rookie's second-round pick. He is in. Touchdown, Carolina. It's his second touchdown of the year. An extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good. And the Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Throwing is Willis. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
all the way. Miller, touchdown, New Orleans.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to
That dude's a beast.
even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. He's got room to the 45. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Down the sideline, past the 40. The speed on display. He's in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers. Now the try for an extra point. And this one is no good. He has missed the extra point. Keep that one in mind. We'll see if that comes into play as we go along this afternoon. Shaheed now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll get it going on the ground with Miller. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. They'll start the drive with Miller. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Willis to throw. This one deep and looking for Melton. And he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Patterson now to add the extra point. He's got it. The Saints move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Young. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Back to throw, Young. Open man, right side, he's got it. A pickup of 15 in the air. It's good for a Panther first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down. I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
That is brought in, and he will score. Touchdown, Carolina. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Moore going in motion. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now here's Aaron Jones. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Miller. Oh! What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
You know, Mike, this is why they teach these guys to never give up on a run. There was multiple times there that he could have taken what he got, go down with the tackle, and live to play another day. But he kept fighting, broke free, and then look at the play that resulted. Huge game.
Once again, it's Miller. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. Here's Miller. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
You can see the running back. He's waiting patiently for that cutback lane to open, and it just never did. Great job by the defense continuing to string that play out sideways, and they're able to take him down for a loss.
This one caught at the 4. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. The Panthers off to the early advantage. More from New Orleans after this. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Here's Miller. This defense back up but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They look to run with Jones. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Aaron Jones. Touchdown Saints. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Young going to give it to Brooks. Lots of space, past the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. On 1st down is Young. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A 2nd down throw for Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. On the handoff, this is Miller. The ball comes out. The Panthers have it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Young to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Slot man in motion left. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout. On 2nd down, Young. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He's got his man complete to Johnson. Well, 3rd and 19, no problem. They pick it up on 3rd and long. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, they go with Brooks. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Throwing on second down, Young. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. They'll go. Young. That is incomplete. They took a chance of throwing it on fourth and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. Now give to Miller, running right. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Handoff to Miller, running left. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
That one on target to Moore. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. First and 10. Moore going in motion. On first and 10, it's Miller. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Third and 6. Throwing, Willis. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. The Saints lining up in punt formation. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And that's going to be incomplete. Daring move to try to throw it on the fake punt. Instead, they lose field position, and they lose the ball on downs. Give it up the middle to Brooks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
On the bootleg, it's Young. That one taken in right side by Leggett. A pickup there of 13. It's a Carolina first down.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the hole, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw, Young. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
3rd and 9. Here's Young. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Deontay Johnson. Touchdown, Panthers. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. Panthers will open up a 6-point lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. To throw is Willis. Now a loose football. The Panthers have it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. And the Panthers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A run up the middle with Miller. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Throwing, Willis. Oh, the ball's out. The Panthers have it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A huge play just before the half. It's a gain of 34. Throwing is Young. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point is up and through. Panthers are going to extend their lead. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. Shaheed now to return it. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, we are at halftime, and the visiting Panthers are out on top. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And their drive will begin